Is Arwen. She is one of our Saker falcons. Now, Saker falcons are the second largest falcon species on the planet, but just because Arwen is big does not mean she is slow. These birds are known to reach speeds up to 150 kilometers an hour. That's 50 kilometers faster than even a cheetah. And while she may not be going quite so fast for you guys today, she is going to be showing off some of her skills in a demonstrated aerial hunt. So you'll see she's kind of going all over the place. She's taking some big, wide circles, going up and down. She might even go in the stands for you guys. But this is a very normal part of the hunting process called waiting on. So what Arwen's doing here is she's testing out the weather conditions, getting a feel for the wind, warming up those super big flight muscles, but also using this as time to distract and confuse her prey. Now these birds are aerial hunters, so we're going to be simulating that with a feathered lure from our trainer here that looks a lot like a smaller bird. Now if you get a good close look at Arwen as she flies by, you might see those dark stripes under her eyes that maybe resemble a cheetah or even your favorite football player. And this is so that she can chase her prey right into the sun, effectively blinding it so she can capture her next meal. Now, if you also can't get a good look at Arwen because she's going a bit too fast, then you might also hear her. So she has those little bells on her feet there. And this is so that when our trainer is watching her, we might lose her behind the trees. So we want to make sure if we can't see her, we are also very comfortable on the ground. It could be a little bit of a tripping hazard for our trainer there. But that's because these birds are from the Falkland Islands where there's no native trees. So they've learned to have an on-the-ground mindset. Now on this island, there's also no native predators and they are very curious birds. So if you ever were to visit them in the wild, they might just walk right on up to you just to say hi. But these birds are also super intelligent. They have learned that they can flip over flower pots in Johnny's case, but usually rocks and stones so that they can find a nice and tasty treat. They have also learned that they can go into burrows and tunnels to find their meal, and they are so smart that they have learned that they can hunt in groups. Now because of this, we like to call them cooperative hunters. Now when they work together, they're able to take down prey as large as sheep, which is super impressive considering Johnny is only about a 2.5-pound bird. But unfortunately, the farmers of the Falkland Islands were not very happy with 2, 1, go! Our volunteers are off to a very speedy start. The vultures are cheating and flapping their wings. It looks like it's still going to our volunteers today. Everyone give them a big round of applause. They all did amazing. Raptors, instead he is a wading bird. So what this means is that Euro will instead walk around in very shallow waters like rivers or streams, just like he is right now, being careful not to stir up any of that sediment that could scare away his prey, and then he'll use that long orange bill to pierce into the water and grab it. To breeding programs and conservation efforts like we have right here at Safari, these birds have managed to make a full comeback. They've made it off the endangered species list, the threatened, and just in the past 2 years the at risk, can now be found in all of the areas that they were once before. So this is just a great story that let's tell you guys about the importance of conservation. And let's see if she can make catch right off the top of the water here for us. And she's got it. A beautiful catch by Rowan. Let's give her a big round of applause. Now, as you can see, these birds are amazing fishermen, and part of the reason why they're so successful at this is because of their specialized scales on their feet with little spikes that we like to call spicules. Now, these spicules on their feet give them a sandpaper-like texture, which allows them to better grip their fish prey. Because of this, they can actually hold fish that are much larger than their own body mass. But if they do accidentally grab a fish that's maybe even a little bit too heavy for them, what these birds are also known to do is just hold that fish under the water and then use their long, broad wings to paddle themselves to shore, as they're also really amazing swimmers. Now, many of you may not be familiar with the sad past but amazing comeback story of these birds. Now, this gives milky eagle owls the title of the largest owl species in all of Africa where they are from. But what's also really special about Dauber is he has those light pink eyes around in the sky, or even things that are already dead. So it's actually not uncommon. Trips, let's see if he can make catch for us. And he's got it. That was a great catch by Trips. Let's give him a big round of applause. Now you may even recognize Captain Trips.
미라 좋아하는 거 좋아해?
Asli dia itu yang begini itu ada. Beli orang bawa itu kemana?